Hey, this is Paul Saylor from China Cash Buyers. Today we are a very special episode. We're on University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. So this is the famous well, one of the best known landmarks of the area. And today the topic is tiger moms, right? Selling real estate to Chinese parents for their children. Very, very hot topic. As you know, there's been tons of books about it. There was the Battle Hymn of the Tiger Mother, written by Amy Chua, and that created a lot of controversy when she said that tiger moms were superior to other moms. So there was tons of controversy. There's been books about it. It was in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. We've seen tons of examples. And is this thing real, and what is this? And when you're targeting education, you have to know you're targeting tiger moms. That's who you're dealing with. And let me tell you a little bit about university in China. In China, when you're born, the most important thing in your life, I mean, there's marriage, right? But the most important thing in your life is called the Gaokao. The Gaokao is what it basically separates the wheat from the chaff. So whether you go to university or you don't go to university, China is a very tough place. It's a much tougher place than the United States if you're not successful. And so that's what makes it. It's the Gaokao, it's the key thing. So that's another thing that's in the buyers' minds. Tiger moms don't even have to be moms, okay? We've had women who are single, okay, they're single, they're not married, no children, they're tiger moms already, purchasing property for their children when they grow up, okay? How do you deal with a tiger mom, and how do tiger moms think? And can you sell to a tiger mom? The good news is this is the one area when the playing field is completely flat, and I mean completely flat. If you know education, if you for example, like this is a great school here at the Chapel Hill, right? If you understand your area and you understand the school and how to get into those good schools, you have a massive advantage with tiger moms. And the great advantage you have also is that they stick together. It's a community. It's been proven that the tiger mom phenomenon is not just one mother. It's a whole community of people, equipment like books, videos, cram schools. It's not just one thing. It's not one person just pushing the child. It's a whole supportive community. And so if you sell to one, you're right into the middle of that community. You're going to sell to a bunch. Okay. So let's see here. What can you do to get started? Basically, I would say it depends on yourself. It's how well do you know your area? Okay. A lot of tiger moms, what they'll do is they'll take a map. And for example, they'll pick a university they want their kid to go to. They'll draw a circle around it and just tell the kid to buy a house there. That's it. There's a circle, and that means it's in the school district, and just buy a house there. They'll just give them cash, and they'll come over and purchase the house. So you have to know, this is a high-octane business. It's not a luck business. You have to set the things in order so that you are the go-to agent, and you're seen as someone who understands the tiger mom, because she wants somebody. Basically, tiger moms are insane, okay? Ask anybody with a tiger mom, and they will tell you their moms are totally insane, okay? They will do anything to get their kids in school. In fact, what they'll say is they'll purchase a property, right? And they'll tell the kid, you're going to MIT, and that's why we're buying this house, okay? And you're gonna live there, and you're gonna go to MIT. Think of the pressure on that kid, right? It's another world. And I know that there are parents that are tough disciplinarians, and they're very academic oriented in every nationality. But the Asian super moms, there really is something special. And it's it partly is due to immigration. You know, when you immigrate to a new country, you don't have the same network, you don't have the same opportunities, so you have to make them yourself. And they've surveyed Asian children and said, what is more important, intelligence or hard work? Most Asian kids say hard work. Most non-Asians say intelligence, or socioeconomic background. So it's a different outlook. It's a we can do it, hard work, we will achieve. Okay, so how do tiger moms think? Okay, how can you, as an agent, how can you start to think, what is interesting, and how can I make myself attractive, and how can I get started selling to these insane mothers full of cash, dying to get their kids in school, right? The first thing you can do is understand what they read. Okay, how does an Chinese mother, how does she decide what's a good school or not? Any idea? There's only one thing. basically you need to know. And that's the U.S. News and World Report ranking of the best universities in America, the best top 100. That is the gold standard. It's what everybody reads. And you want to look at that first. Don't worry about the other ones. Just read that one. It's free. It's online. Every year they publish a new one. Here where I am right now, Chapel Hill is rated number 30 in America. And a Tiger Mom basically, like I said, is basically partly insane. She will take a number 30. Let's say there's a number 31, and it's perfect weather. It's just insane. It's Hawaii. It's wonderful. And then number 30 is let's say not Chapel Hill. Let's say it's freezing cold, miserable dinosaurs roaming the planet. But it's one rank up. The Tiger Mom will always choose the one that's one up. Right? They don't care. The kid has to live in an ice hellhole. She doesn't care. She's like, you're going to the best school and you're going to get the best education that we can give you, right? And she'll put her money where her mouth is, right? Here's another really interesting thing you should know. China, everybody talks about a real estate bubble. I'll tie this in, you'll see. They talk about a real estate bubble. Is China real estate going to collapse? There's one area in China that it will never collapse, and that is school districts. Okay, in the Beijing #2 experimental school district, which is one of the hottest school districts in China, real estate sells for $10,700 per square foot. Okay, we're talking about 10 times where it is anywhere else. Okay, why? Because they immediately get into schools in that district. In that district, those houses they're buying for $10,700 per square foot are hovels. There's no toilet. They don't care. It gives them the address so their kid can go to school. He's going to live somewhere else. She's going to live somewhere else. But that gives them the address so that they're in that university school district. Okay? So get together the resources, and especially if you have children. If you have children, this is a slam dunk. And especially if you're kind of a Tiger Mom yourself and you really have pushed your children and you understand how to get into your local schools, or you understand a lot about how things work, or you have materials that your children used, or you're in a network of mothers, you got it made. You have to position yourself as the Tiger Mom's real estate seller. And you understand their needs, you understand what they want, you understand the community, and you can deliver and help to get their kids into a good school. I've seen mothers, believe it or not, pay $1 million to get their kids into a top university. I didn't do it myself, but I know somebody, this is absolute fact. They paid him $1 million to an education company because the kid was not very good in school to get him into a good school. So they're very deep-pocketed, very deep-pocketed. It's a matter of understanding them, having the listings, and if you're out of the good school district, if you're like in the middle of nowhere and there's no good universities, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about real estate agents. If you're anywhere near something that smells of good top school, you want to listen. We're going to have a webinar. Look down below to the link. We'll have a webinar. I'll have a Tiger Mom with me. We're going to do a 1-hour webinar. Sign up for that in the link below, or here I'll have it on the screen perhaps, if we can get it on there. And it's free. It will teach you everything you know, answer all your questions. And inside our members area, we help you sell real estate to Tiger Moms. That's one of our biggest focus, because it's one of the best focuses. And it's one of the most, it's the gift that keeps on giving, because these Tiger Moms, they get one kid in and they're literally, and this is no joke, all their friends will know about it. If somebody gets into Princeton, man, it spreads like wildfire through a Chinese city. And all the mothers come to them. How'd you do it? How'd you do it? Can you help me? What happened? Right? If you're in the middle of that vortex of heat, you know, with diamonds created by pressure, if you're in the middle of that and you're the real estate agent helping them, it's like an absolute slam dunk. So sign up for the webinar below. And if you also want to learn more, definitely sign up for our course. It's ChinaCashBuyers.com. Sign up for the course and we will teach you education mothers, Tiger Moms, investment, Chinese investors, entrepreneurs, and also people moving for lifestyle. Great area. There are between 31 and 50% of the exchange students in America are Chinese now. And over 100 million Chinese are expected to come to the United States per year starting in 2018. And that's the U.S. Department of Commerce statistics. So it's coming fast. Learn as much as you can, position yourself, and make a ton of money and help a lot of mothers. And it's a good fun too. So thanks for watching. Paul Salo from University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill, signing off.